especially in an academic setting, obviously. And I think what ESTEEM aspires to do and does quite well is we actually do entrepreneurship.
The ESTEEM is an 11-month technology entrepreneurship program. The goal of the program is to get students from technical backgrounds, STEM backgrounds, provide them with a business curriculum so that they can work on commercialization of a technology.
Our students are coming in really getting their hands dirty with a variety of different projects and actually starting businesses while they're here in the program. They are working on capstone thesis projects that are sometimes either their own or coming out of the research side of the university, or in some cases industry-sponsored projects where they're literally jumping into innovation teams at companies where they're going on sales calls, they're going to trade shows, they're actually helping to develop products that will go to the marketplace while they're here with us. We also focus the program on really what we call things, fixing things that matter. So we're not about the next great social dating app as much as we are about how do we cure cancer, or how do we use technology in very constructive ways.
What makes ESTEEM unique is the capstone thesis. Unlike other engineering management programs or the MBA program, the students from a technical background are not just learning the business skill sets, but they're applying that to a particular project that they're working for.
For my capstone thesis project, I'm working on a founder's idea, and I am working on developing, designing, and commercializing a walker for unilateral immobility.
My ESTEEM thesis project is an industry-sponsored project. I'm working with the Indiana Biosciences Research Institute to further develop and create a new diagnostic platform.
4 years ago, I was paralyzed on my left side from the belly button down, and there wasn't a technology that I could use independently, so I designed a device I could use. ESTEEM is providing me the platform and the business acumen to take this from ideation to fabrication, and I'm really excited to be working with them.
ESTEEM is a really unique program because not only like other entrepreneurial degrees do you get the class time and learning from experts, but you actually get to partner with an industry or a researcher and go through the actual commercialization process for a technology and see how you can take that idea and turn it into reality.
The appeal of ESTEEM to me was the fact that the team behind ESTEEM understand that we all have technical backgrounds, and they didn't want us to just park them after our undergrad. So ESTEEM is a good mix of both business skills and your technical skills.
I chose ESTEEM because it was the only program I could find across the entire country that allowed you actually to get your hands dirty working on an entrepreneurial project, where you could actually play in the sandbox, as you'd say, and get real experience with real skills.
Everything is so applied, and you know that what you're doing will be affecting change in the real world, and that you're using those scientific problem-solving skills you developed throughout your past and actually learning how they can be applied to so many other problems.
Oftentimes I get asked, who's a perfect candidate for ESTEEM? I think the answer to that is we see in all of the varied people and the diversity of folks that we bring in, again, yes, they have a technology background or a technical degree. Yes, they are extremely capable and accomplished. Have all of them started companies and again are super entrepreneurs? The answer is no. What we see is a common thread of excellence, a common thread of sort of grit and perseverance, and a track record that speaks to that in many different ways. But what we also see is a bit of this, and I use this word restless. We tend to see students who are a little bit restless. Something inside them, there's almost a voice that's kind of questioning and saying, is that really what you want to do right now? Do you want to take a step back and really look at the landscape of where you're going to go long term, and what about this thing called entrepreneurship and innovation? Do you have that inside you? How do we bring that out?
What we're looking for are candidates with strong leadership qualities. But above all, what we want is that entrepreneurial curiosity and passion that students would like to explore through the 11 months in the program.